Oh boy, which door? Door number 1, 2, or 3? Oh wait, we're going door number 2. What if we go in other doors? I wonder what would happen. Oh, they're just locked. Is this one locked as well? Oh, that'd be funny if you open up the wrong door. Saw something you weren't supposed to see. But no, can't be having that. Can't be having good ideas for me. Oh, darn.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Anything else of interest in this room, with this crime scene? Oh, and the little box. Lots of gold stuff in it.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too.
What is this? I can't move the camera down.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
That's locked. Oh,
Footprints, made by soiled boots.
I see.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Oh my god, I didn't even see the ladder. You can barely even tell if that's one.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert.
Oh man, lots of stuff to look at.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor.
What about this over here?
Bloodstains.
He's not behind a corner over here, is he? No. Wouldn't be that easy.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
But don't tell me he came up here after killing somebody just to loot this random room.
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it?
What the heck? Oh wow, armor die.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
I bet he went out. I bet he went out the window.
Empty inkwell.
That's why I'm checking it last.
The room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
Probably not.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably.
Let's see, did he actually go out the window?
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Maybe not.
Locked. No key in sight.
Oh, he did go out the window. Unless there's something else I'm missing here. Anything near the bed? Maybe he took a quick nap. Oh! Oh!
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace. Seems there was a struggle. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
Oh, really? That's so interesting. I can hardly wait for more talking.
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just so.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right. What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since. Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll try.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. Well, what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Oriana, she really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Are we done? Are we done with all the talking? Oh my god, I have my swords again. I guess I just kept them behind the door. It seems that something. I don't really remember what I was gonna say anymore. Oh, I got a level up, yay! Wow, 1500. Yeah, captured the castle. Yeah, so lots of information kind of dumped on us. The killer just kind of came out of nowhere and was like, "Oh, hi, I'm here." Suddenly, and it's like, don't really trust you since you've killed like 3 people already. Is this all my armor? No, where are my gloves? Okay, there they are. Is this everything? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. What's my carrying capacity? 62? Ah, that's fine. But yeah, it's like, then we get so like, oh, yeah, by the way, I have a sister. It's like, you have a sister? When did this happen? It's like, oh, well, oh, you know, I had one. But, she was banished long ago, so, you know, she's probably trying to kill me or something. I don't know. I don't know how that is. Like, she's probably trying to kill me. So it's like, oh, but I want you to bring her back alive. And it's like, oh, great. We're going to have to rescue 2 women now. Well, I guess I'll put down a save before this. But, I mean, the good news is that, this does seem like the end of the story mission, because this is a whole big, like, storm the castle thing, as in, he didn't really object to her sending all her guardsmen at the castle, so we're gonna get to storm the castle, we're gonna try to save the 2 ladies, and hopefully we'll get this wrapped up. Because with all that information, I thought like, oh no, these story missions are gonna go on for like the next, like another 2 hours or whatever. But it looks like they're trying to wrap it up. Anyway, as Geralt turns in a circle just like a dog does, we can actually watch him use his new bed. Which is actually useful right now because I do need to wait. I do need to wait for midnight, so I'll sleep till 11. How about that? And I'll run my way over there. Let's see. What are these bonuses? Maximum vitality increase by 1,000 points. Oh my god, that's amazing. 5% bonus to experience gained, and road to stamina is increased by 100%. Wow. I guess you get that kind of stuff when you normally sleep on your knees. the normal way that you sleep is by meditating. So let's go ahead and sharpen our blade and strengthen our armor. Yeah, I have all these green circles here, and we can hopefully begin the final part of the story mission. Let's go ahead and save right there, just in case. Just in case there's some sort of like timed aspect of it that I fail or something and I don't get to save either women on time, because that would kind of suck. It's like if I'm gonna go out here, then I might as well try to save both of them. It's apparently just right over here. It's apparently like just my neighbor at this point. I'm attacking my neighbor who has a castle around here. Oh, nice. There we go. You're nearing a turning point in the story. After this, you will no longer be able to finish certain side quests. Save your game before continuing? I already did. Yeah, I just saved my game, right? So I just want to make sure that yeah, 622. Okay. All right. Looks good. Well, I want to make sure I know which one it is that I saved. Oh, okay, I did an auto save with manual save. Alright. Manual save. Alright, so I've got to make sure not to write over that. I need to make sure not to write over that one, because I'm going to go back to it when I play it for myself. Here we go.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
It's like 11:21. They should be here. Are you kidding me? It's like 11:24, and it's like it's not fine. I'll meditate to midnight. There. But yeah, luckily the game does tell you that like, this is the kind of a point of no return, that you can't do certain side quests. Which is good. I'm very thankful they tell you that.
So eager are you? The mill then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
See, you already prepared a plan. Walk me through it.
We have two objectives. To find Her Illustrious Highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the center of the enclosure stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Cintrian's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall as soon as you start your assault.
Your plan puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Are your men gonna be okay? I mean, you had two guys get like injured from a group of bandits. So come on, I don't even know if I can trust you.